Good evening, everybody. Are we all glad it's the weekend? That's like a silly question, right? I always only want it to be the weekend. Probably everybody else feels the same way. So this evening, we have got all case breaks. We don't have any memorabilia, no one-box breaks, but we have got a case break for football that will be 2018 Majestic Football. We have a case break for basketball that is 2017-18 National Treasures Basketball. And then we have a half case break of Bowman Jumbo Baseball. So that's kind of what's on tap tonight. But we do have a little bit of information to go over before we get started ripping into everything tonight. So let's get started with that. So first up, of course, a couple of things there. First one is that my feedback is 100% automated on eBay. So what that means to you is you never have to wait on me to get caught up or find time to leave feedback. Basically, as soon as you leave feedback for me, positive feedback for me, you should instantly get positive feedback in return. So that's the bonus there, no waiting. Second, and most important, is to say thank you. I appreciate everyone who bids with me, breaks with me. Many of you come online and chat with me, stop by just to check things out. So in whatever way you participate, I enjoy having you, and I thank you for stopping by tonight. Next up, we're going to take a little spin here through the stuff that is listed for the next 5 days. This is the stuff that's already up on eBay. It's going to be breaking over the next 5 days. I do generally list new things every night, and the auctions typically will run for a 5-day period. So both Saturday and Sunday, you see there's a lot of different stuff there. There's basketball, there's baseball, there's football. It's from a variety of years. There's memorabilia. Some of it's one-box breaks, some of it's two-box breaks. A couple of things are boxes that have 3 items in them: autographed jerseys, autographed balls, and autographed pictures, all in one box in one break. But the most important thing about Saturday and Sunday, all that stuff is free shipping. So all those breaks you see listed there for each of those days are completely free shipping breaks. If you hit anything, you know what? You don't have to pay to have it shipped to you. I'll send it out the door to you. And of course, note on Sunday, we do have an early start time. We start at 9:30. Normally we start at 10, but we're going to get rolling a little early on Sunday night. Monday night, we'll do some Signature Series baseball from 2012. You know whose rookie card might be in that. We'll also do another case of the Onyx Preferred Players Autograph Baseballs, which are a lot of fun. And of course, we'll open a new case of Bowman Jumbo Baseball. We'll start on Monday night. Tuesday, we've got some memorabilia, a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures. Then we're going to do some basketball, some Elite Series basketball from 2012-13, as well as a full case of 17-18 Optic Blasters. So that'll be fun. That'll be interesting. Sometimes the blasters have cool stuff in it. They always have stuff that's retail exclusive. And then Wednesday, Gold Rush autographed jerseys. Thank goodness, come out on Wednesday finally. We're going to start breaking them on Wednesday too, baseball jerseys. And then, of course, some more autographed baseballs. And then we're going to break some 2013 limited football. We had some other things on tap for next week, but you know what? The release dates got pushed back, so that's how we ended up there. Next up, and this is important to everyone who's participating tonight, your anticipated shipping date for all 3 of our breaks tonight is Tuesday the 15th. If I can get something out to you sooner than that, I absolutely will, but kind of plan on it being roughly Tuesday the 15th. The other important thing you need to know tonight, if your team is not pulled in your break, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for your team. Normally, if it were a free shipping break, those would just kind of save up. They're tracked for a rolling 90-day period, and they would go out with your next package. But because these are all paid shipping breaks tonight, if you end up not pulling something, your consolation card or cards will still ship out with the rest of the break, which again is an approximate Tuesday shipping date. That's also the order we're breaking in tonight, guys. So it'll be Majestic Football, National Treasures Basketball, and then Bowman Jumbo Baseball. That's our order. So first up, 6 boxes of 2018 Majestic Football. This is a full case break. This is break number 2. Product came out on Wednesday. We opened the first one on Wednesday night. We're opening this one tonight, Friday, May the 11th, which is also, of course, the night that it ended on eBay. And you see a familiar format there with your team names on the left-hand side and eBay user IDs for the winning bidders across from it there on the right. And our last little piece of business here, I'm going to change the focus on the camera. I know it's making the background go out of focus, but don't worry, we're still going to be able to see the cards and everything fine. So don't let that worry you. And I see Jonathan and Saraya are in chat tonight. Hi, guys. Guys and gals, everybody who's watching, hi to everybody. But if you do want to participate in chat and you don't see it as an option, a couple of things you need to do. One is to be logged into YouTube. The second one is if you happen to be watching on a mobile device like a phone or a tablet, you have to also select from the drop-down menu the little deal that says you want to view the desktop version. So that's how you can jump into chat if you want to join Jonathan and Saraya. And B-Dub's in there now too. B-Dub says, let's pull some fire. I always agree with that, man. I always want to pull good stuff. And you know what? First break of this, we did pull some really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. As much nice veteran stuff as we did rookies, actually. It's a really good little haul out of the first case. And of course you see here coming out of each one of these boxes we have 2 different packs of cards. And each pack I think has 4 cards in it. So it's basically 8 cards per box. But the good news is it is mostly hits. Largely hits. And some pretty good ones that we have an opportunity to pull in here as well with Majestic. Stephen, this is the 2018 Majestic Football break number 2 that ended on eBay tonight, the 11th of May. And of course, we're breaking it now too, so yeah. I know. Jonathan says it's cool seeing a woman breaker, and then he goes, no, wait a minute, I mean hearing. Yeah, I know, right? Somebody tried to talk me into one of those face cams, but you know what? I don't want to because I have to keep a hat on to keep my hair out of my face, and then I can be in my jammies and everything else. So I don't do the face cams around here. Actually, not a lot of breakers do it, but a few do. All right, guys, so let me get a few little sleeves out here on the table so we can get these in sleeves as we go along. Steven says the most important breaker quality is speed. I don't know if I agree with that entirely. When I break with other people, I don't like them to go so fast that I can't see my cards, but, you know, that's just me. Amari Cooper is our base card here to 75 for the Raiders. And our next card out, base card, is Pat Mahomes to 50 for the Kansas City Chiefs. No, Stephen, I don't sleeve them after. I sleeve them as I go. For the Broncos, we have to 49 with Talib. Of course, he's been traded, but on that card, he was still a Bronco. Next up, we have Sue for, what is that number 2? To 25 for the Dolphins. Amir Abdullah coming up next. And he's trying to have another card ride with him there. Amir Abdullah for the Lions, who had a nice break out of the first case too. That is numbered to 99. That one is a sticker auto. And following that, we have Geno Adkins. That's numbered to 99 for the Bengals. And of course, that's one of my favorite cards in here. I like the gold ink on the black background. Of course, we all like the black gold kind of card design. Bradley Chubb, nice little hit for the Broncos to 199. One of our rookies coming out. And one thing I should say here, guys, some of the rookies I'm going to know. Some of the rookies I may not have learned yet, And if it's one that I don't know, I'm probably not going to hazard a guess because I don't want to say it wrong. Dante Pettis to 199 for the 49ers. And if there might be some chance that I do mess one up, which I'm not going to say is not out of the question. It's a lot of new guys to remember. Of course, I will verify each of the teams before I ship this stuff out on our rookies. And if I were to call one wrong live, I would catch it before it went out the door. Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs is numbered 250. And then we have Eli Manning to 75 for the New York Giants. Brad, yes, NT Basketball is after we do Majestic. Rashad Jones for the Dolphins, that is to 49. Here comes somebody for my Pittsburgh Steelers. How about some Hines Ward action? I love Hines Ward. That is to 49. I miss some of my old guys like Hines Ward and Troy Polamalu and those guys. Heath Miller also coming out for my Pittsburgh Steelers. That one, why can I not see what that is numbered to? 10. It is number 2 of 10 for Heath Miller. Calvin Ridley with a nice little patch there and numbered 225. So the Falcons hit a nice Calvin Ridley. Jonathan Stewart. That is 1 of 1. How about that for the Panthers? I'm not really sure what makes it 1 of 1, right? Other than, I mean, obviously it's written on there, but I don't see anything else that's really a huge point of differentiation. I guess the color across the bottom? I don't know. Anyway, Carolina Panthers, you have a 1 of 1, so yay for that. Now we have a dual. Calvin Ridley and Bo Scarborough. Of course, Bo is for the Cowboys and Calvin Ridley is a Falcon. This is numbered to 25, and I'm going to set it aside because at the end of the break, when we go to random.org, that's what's going to determine for us where that card goes. Unless, of course, you know, same person has both, and we don't have to use random if the same person were to have both teams. Devontae Parker for the Dolphins to 75. That is followed by Pierre Garçon for the San Francisco 49ers. Tyreek Hill coming out for the Kansas City Chiefs. That is to 99. Well, that must be a little sleeve. Sometimes the little sleeves end up in my pack of big sleeves. I don't quite know how that happens, but it does occasionally. Ray Lewis for the Ravens, numbered to 49. Here's Dallas Goedert for the Eagles, and Dallas is numbered to 299. Wayne, are you on here? I think you have the Eagles tonight, right? I think you do. If you are, it's a nice little hit for you. I like Dallas Goedert a little bit. Next out, Rashaan Evans to 299. I think Rashaan Evans is a Titan. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think so. Warren Sapp, numbered to 5. Pretty sweet little hit right there as well for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Numbered to 5. So a nice 1 of 1 and a nice hit to 5 as well. John Kelly is next out to 199. And boy, I don't know about John Kelly. Maybe the Rams, but that's a big maybe. Once again, on all of our rookies, I will double check. I will verify their team before they are shipped out. Okay, so if I call one wrong verbally, not to worry. I'm going to catch it before it goes out the door. Allen Robinson for the Jags to 75. And Terrell Suggs for the Ravens to 50. Also, if we pull someone who wasn't drafted as part of the formal 7-round, 3-day draft process, but they have subsequently, another 1/1, they've subsequently signed with a team for rookie camp or mini camp or free agent, whatever deal they've signed, they will go to the team they are with as of today. The Lions had a 1/1 in our last break too, but it was not Matt Stafford. This is Matt Stafford, NFL Shield, Astonishing Arms, 1/1, a sweet hit for the Lions, and our second 1/1 out of this case. So I'm all about that. I like the NFL Shield 1/1s. They're some of my favorites. Stephon Diggs coming out to 99 for the Vikings. The Minneapolis Miracle, as it were. Next out, Malik Jefferson. And Malik is numbered to 299. And I'm not sure on Malik Jefferson. Possibly, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't even think I better guess on him. Alan Lazard to 199. And he was originally undrafted. I do remember that. Maybe has signed a deal with the Jags. Possibly. Another Geno Adkins for the Bengals. This one is numbered to 49 on the imposing insert set. And then we have Andre Reed for the Buffalo Bills. Andre Reed is to 25 with the marvelous insert. So we have 4 packs, which is the equivalent of 2 boxes left. So 4 down and 2 to go in Majestic. Once again, when we finish this, we will roll into National Treasures Basketball. And when we finish that, we will roll into Jumbo, Bowman Jumbo Baseball. Le'Veon Bell to 75 for the Steelers. Followed by Joe Mixon to 50 for the Bengals. Next out, we have Alvin Kamara coming for the Saints. Alvin Kamara is to 49 with that relic. Richie Incognito making an appearance for the Bills to 49. Jordan Lasley. Jordan is to 299, and I don't remember where he goes. Minka Fitzpatrick. I think Minka's going to be pretty good. Minka is to 199. We have a redemption I see coming up too, which is, we're going to leave it. We'll flip it right at the end of the break. We might find another one in between. Anthony Miller to 199. We'll leave the redemption over here with our friend that's got to go into random.org. So we are on the last 2 packs, which is representative of the last box. Antonio Brown to 75, Steelers. That is followed by Robbie Anderson to 50 for the Jets. Richie Incognito wants to pay us a visit once again for the Bills. That's a nicer patch, though. That's numbered to 25. Nice 4-color patch. Pretty cool. Denzel Ward. And Denzel is numbered to 99. And, of course, we know where he went. He went to the Browns with their second pick, where we all thought Bradley Chubb was going to go, but it wasn't. It was not who they took. Bills hit again. Bruce Smith to 49. Harold Landry, maybe a Dolphin. Did he go with? Is he on the same team that Minka went to? Harold Landry. That's to 299, and I'm thinking maybe not a Dolphin. Yeah, I don't know. I thought a Dolphin. Now I'm thinking maybe not. So Harold Landry, I don't know. We're gonna leave him with I don't know. Champ Bailey and Talib, dual signatures numbered to 10 for the Denver Broncos, and indeed another redemption. So we got a couple of things to work with here. I'm going to put the redemption in a sleeve, not because we have to worry about anything happening to it, but because I'm going to write on it in a minute, because we will go to the checklist and verify our redemptions here momentarily. Dalvin Cook. Royal Signatures Gold. Of course, that's going to go to the Minnesota Vikings. We'll find out what it's going to be numbered to when we hit the checklist. And then Rashad Penny. Well, who doesn't know where Rashad Penny went, right? Because the Seahawks jumped up there and drafted him way before anybody thought it was time for him to go. And then we have this card to deal with in random too. But let's go to the checklist first on these. So this is rookie scripted swatches for Rashad Penny. I'm going to bring you along with me, and we're going to hit the Panini checklist. If you haven't ever checked this out on their website, guys, it's pretty cool, and gals. It goes all the way back to 2009, I believe. I should have looked right then, and I didn't, but I think it goes back to about 2009, and it's a really handy little tool. So our card set, once again, we're looking up the Rashad Penny. It is rookie scripted swatches, and he is card number 114. And we will see that Rashad is numbered to 199. And of course, he was drafted by the Seahawks. I know that for sure. So he's definitely, Seahawk is his NFL team. Our next redemption was Royal Signatures Gold. That is the Dalvin Cook. He is card number 7 in the set. So Vikings, and it will be numbered to 25. Then we've got a little deal we've got to do in random.org. So let's get back over to that. But before we do it, we'll take another look at the card so we know what we're talking about here. So the two players involved here, Calvin Ridley and Bo Scarborough. So Calvin Ridley, of course, is a Falcon. Bo Scarborough is a Cowboy. The way I enter these guys, I always go top to bottom or left to right, depending on how a card is oriented. So in this case, it's going to go in as Calvin Ridley will be typed in first. Bo Scarborough will be typed in second. I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 times will not count. It is only the third and final random that will make the determination of where that card's going to go. Before we do that, we're going to buzz over here and see if we happen to get lucky with the same person owning both. So the Cowboys there is Jeans for the family, and then Calvin Ridley with the Falcons is Rick Simp 80. So we do have 2 different folks there, which means we are going over here to random. So let me get myself on the same page I have you and get this taken care of. All right, so again, ignore the first 2. So here's number 1, ignore it. Number 2, ignore it. Our third and final coming up. There you will see we randomized 3 times our date and time stamp, and it goes to the Bo Scarborough position, which means that it is headed to the Dallas Cowboys. So that is, where did I lay my... this is in a sleeve, of course. I would hope that everyone would know I wouldn't be writing on your actual card, but you never know. All right, so to recap, the dual signature here awarded to the Scarborough position, which is the Dallas Cowboys, using random.org. One of our redemptions, Dalvin Cook for the Vikings. It will be numbered to 25. Then for the Seahawks, we have the Rashad Penny redemption numbered to 199. Beyond that, the rest of this we're going to just buzz through and take a look at from the front, because we have, of course, already looked at the back of each of these. For the most part, these are in pretty good shape. There are a few typically that will have a little bit of edge and corner wear, and I think you guys probably all know that that happens, especially on these cards that are darker in color. And quite frankly, it happens with most of the cards, but when they're darker, it tends to show up more, is the issue. That's why we notice it more. Jacob, you are asking me for, let's see, which are you looking for? Oh, the dual, the one that I have here in my hand, okay. And then the Bradley Chubb. You got it, man. I will take care of that for you. I just said we weren't going to look at the back, and then I showed the back, didn't I? And speaking of, if anyone else wants a magnetic one-touch case for anything that you pull, guys, I'm always happy to do that. It's going to be at my cost for the case and the PayPal fees and that sort of thing. For anything that we would have pulled tonight, it would just be a flat $3 cost. And what I will do is send you a PayPal money request to the email that you have on file with eBay, because that's the one I can pull up and see. So if it so happens that you maybe use a different email for eBay than you do for PayPal, just remember to check the email address that you use for eBay. And I would just send you over a money request and put in the notes what it was for. So, and Jacob, I will definitely get yours done and shoot you over the request after the breaks tonight and or in the morning, depending on how late all this goes tonight. But all in all, I would say we've still got a couple to look at, but I would say a good break tonight once again with Majestic. The Warren Sapp to 5 for the Buccaneers, one of the better hits. And I love this card. Matt Stafford for the Lions, 1 of 1 with the NFL Shield, and 2 cases in a row where we've pulled a 1 of 1 for the Lions, and then another 1 of 1, Jonathan Stewart for the Carolina Panthers. So a couple of nice 1 of 1s coming out. Now let me get these set aside over here in the sorting area. Create a little space, because you know what? It's time for NT basketball. Yeah, it is. So let's get, let me get our spreadsheet back up, and we'll get started on National Treasures Basketball here in just a hot second. All right, once again, if you are in this upcoming break for NT basketball and maybe you did not see this earlier, a couple things to note. Your anticipated shipping date is Tuesday the 15th. If I can get it out to you quicker than that, I absolutely will. And second thing, if you do not pull something in the break, you are still entitled to a consolation card for your team. And since this is a paid shipping break, you don't have to wait for it to go out with the next package. It will go out with the rest of the break. 4 boxes of 2017-18 Panini National Treasures Basketball. This is a full case break. It is break number 3. It ended tonight, May the 11th. We're live streaming it and breaking it tonight, May the 11th as well. And of course, as before, team names on one side, your name in lights across from it as the winning bidder. And if you are here for Bowman Baseball, it will start as soon as we finish NT basketball. So NT probably takes, I don't know, probably about the same amount of time that Majestic took, maybe a slight bit less. So say maybe 20 minutes or thereabouts. Something like that will be 20 to 30 anyway. We should be getting into Bowman. All the National Treasure stuff, this is going to sound weird, and I know it's going to sound weird before I even say it, but all of the National Treasure stuff has a really distinctive smell. Right? I know, weird. But it's the box that they put them in, I think, that has the smell. They're basically wooden cigar type boxes with some kind of laminated type coating on them, but they have a very unique smell to them. So every time I open National Treasures, you know, it's kind of like new car smell. If you get a new car, you're like, oh, you love that new car smell, and then you kind of miss it when it goes away. That's how I feel about National Treasures. I kind of like it's a weird sort of smell, but I kind of like it. Maybe just because I associate it with good things like NT, right? I know. I told you it was weird. I knew it was, but I said it anyway. Marty Marr, did we have any Chicago Bears in Majestic? Anybody? Gosh, I don't know if we had any in the base card. I really don't know. I know, I should have retained that because somebody always asks me, but I do not retain most of it. I remember the big stuff, the 101s and things like that, but I don't entirely remember Marty Moore. We didn't have anything that was a 1 of 1 or anything that I remember saying, ooh, that's like amazingly awesome, but that's not to say that we didn't hit anything. Shreya says it is the smell of sweat. It doesn't smell like sweat, man. At least not to me. But it does definitely have a very distinctive sort of smell. Can't really... Some of their trading cards used to have an odd sort of smell too, but they haven't had those. The Panini cards haven't had a smell in a while, but those NT boxes, they all smell the same. I know, it's crazy, right? All right, and of course you saw each of our boxes has one little inner box of cards, which is what I am taking out of here now. We'll have a base card on top, and then we'll have all kinds of other hits and relics and autographs and things coming after that. But before we get started, I need to lay some more sleeves out on the table. Steph Curry, first out for the Golden State Warriors. That is number 10 of 10. Zach Collins is coming out next. That is also a 10 of 10 for the Blazers. And I guess I could set the base card aside. Here comes Paul George, numbered to 49 for the Thunder. Some game gear for the Wizards with Otto Porter Jr. to 99. Wesley Iwundu for the Orlando Magic. That is numbered to 99. Got a little pinstripe in there too, so that's always good. Break it up a little. Jabari Parker, numbered to 99 for the Bucks. What do you think's going to happen with him? I don't know. It seems like I don't know if he's going to be staying there or not. And can you believe they fired Dwayne Casey today? The Raptors, I mean. I was shocked by that. The Milwaukee Bucks, lasting legacies. Where's the number? Numbered to 25. Jack, I don't know how to say his last name. Where's he going to call him Jack? Tom Chambers to 99 for the Suns. Oh, here comes a nice one for the Spurs. David Robinson to 25, treasured signatures. Like, I know that the Raptors didn't get very far in the playoff, but come on, man. They were the #1 seed. They had the best record in the East. I mean, he has done well with the Raptors, I think, Dwayne Casey, and they fired him. Harry Giles to 99 for the Sacramento Kings. Nice big relic there, and of course an on-card auto as well. Oh, yeah, Saraya, you hadn't heard that? Yes, fired Dwayne Casey. I was shocked. I mean, again, I know they're not getting where they want to get in terms of the playoffs, but look at the Raptors before Dwayne Casey and look at the Raptors after Dwayne Casey. And by the way, they had a really good year this year, so I'm super disappointed that they did that. Here is Giannis to 99, the Greek Freak for the Bucks. And somebody said they felt a Logoman coming a while ago, right? Well, somebody was right, because we do have a Logoman. It is Terrence Ferguson for the Thunder, number 4 of 5, with a sweet, sweet little Logoman hit. Yeah, right? How ironic was that? He was voted Coach of the Year by the other coaches, actually. And the day after he's voted Coach of the Year by his peers, he's fired. Numbered to 25, here is Nurkic for the Blazers. Anunoby coming out for the Raptors. That is numbered to 99. Followed by John Collins for the Hawks to 99. a redemption. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to set it over there, and we're going to take a look at it at the end of the break. Clutch factor to 99 for the Pacers, a little Victor Oladipo. Mutombo, and that is for the Nuggets to 99. Sterling Brown. Bucks have hit a lot, haven't they? Seems like they have. Sterling Brown to 99. A little RPA action. And a 1-of-1 printing plate. Looks like that is for the Blazers with Lillard. And it was originally out of what? 16-17 Flawless, it says. And of course, you probably know this. In case someone does not, those printing plates were actually used in the making of the card. So they often are going to have some little scratches and surface imperfections and things on them, and that is just part of their charm, if you will. Oh, I know it's because they got swept by the Cavs. I mean, I know it is, but you know, man. Numbered to 99, Hassan Whiteside for the Heat. But there's also other things you have to consider, I think. But I guess, obviously, you know, I don't run an NBA team, so I guess they know what they're doing. But I was surprised that they fired him. Numbered to 21, Jason Kidd for the Dallas Mavericks, and a nice 3-color patch there as well. Game Gear, Steph Curry and the Warriors, that is numbered to 99. And Joshua says, if whoever has the Thunder, if you want to sell your Logoman, or he says trade, but I'm guessing if you have it, you probably want to sell it. But anyway, he's interested in your Logoman if you have the Thunder and you're not logged into chat. This is numbered to 99, Jonathan Isaac for the Magic. Luke Kennard to 99 for the Detroit Pistons. For the Blazers, we have Timeless Signatures numbered to 25 with Sabonis. Lasting Legacies, Mitch Richmond for the Golden State Warriors. That one is a sticker auto. You can probably tell that, but it is. It's numbered to 49. I know we do need to find you some Celtics, don't we? We haven't had a Celtic come out yet, have we? All Decade to 25, Artis Gilmore for the Bulls. Nice patch. Cool to get Artis Gilmore, and that one also happens to be a sticker. RPA here makes the Lakers kind of happy. It's Lonzo Ball to 99. Lonzo's actually been coming out... well, that's 2 out of the 3 cases. I've hit Alonzo RPA. The other one was pretty nice as well. So, Sean Marion is our 1-of-1 printing plate for the Suns. That is also out of 16-17 Flawless Basketball. So, oddly enough, Lonzo's been probably the easiest of our, what I would call our top-tier rookies. He's been the easiest one to hit in National Treasures. For my cases, anyway. Don't forget, we've got a redemption up here, too. I haven't shared it with the class yet. To 99, TJ Warren and the Phoenix Suns. Oh, this is a sweet patch. I love these. That is John Collins for the Hawks, and I love it when we get the Hawks with the neon green. It always makes me happy. So, very cool. Game Gear, Chris Paul for the Rockets to 99. Kevin Duckworth for the Trailblazers to 99. Steven Jackson to 99 for the Indiana Pacers. Here comes a little Kenny Smith. Kenny is to 99, and he is for the Rockets. Aw, Cliff Hagan. You know I have a soft spot for Cliff Hagan, right? That is to 99 for the Hawks. Next out, we have Eric Snow. And Eric is a sticker. It is numbered to 10, and it is for the Philadelphia 76ers. Another redemption. We're going to set that bad boy up there too. We'll flip it here in a minute. Oh, Celtics. Okay, you had to wait, but look what you got, my friend. Larry Bird to 25. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, we have a couple of redemptions to look at. I need a different sleeve. Here's what's going to happen. We will flip them over now and take a look. Well, they're flipped over, but I'll show them to you. And then we'll roll over to the Panini checklist and find out what they're going to be numbered to and all that jazz. So, Jeff Teague, Colossal Jersey Autographs. And our second one, hey, it's Devin Booker. Very nice, Devin Booker. So let's flip over here to the Panini website once again, and I will bring you along with me. We're going to pop back into their checklist and find out what these are numbered to. All right, so let's, what did I do with my Sharpie? I keep losing it tonight. So the Devin Booker, the card set just says signatures on it. So let's roll down here and find that. And it is card number 37. So where are you, Devin? So he's going to be numbered to 99. Our next redemption for Jeff Teague is Colossal Jersey Autograph. So I've got to change our card setup here. Colossal Jersey Autographs. And he is card number 22. So Teague is going to be numbered also to 99. What are the odds, right? All right, he's all labeled up. Let me switch our view back, and we'll do a quick little recap buzz through here. T-Wolves, Jeff Teague to 99. Devin Booker to 99 for the Suns on another redemption. And the rest of this, guys, once again, we've already looked through the back, or looked at the back of these, and we've already looked at how they're numbered and all that. So we're not gonna go back through that part again, but I will do a quick little spin through in case someone missed it earlier, you want a second look, whatever the case may be. This is your chance to get another look at it. Well, we might have to look at the back of the Logoman, because you know what? That's so sweet. I mean, right? Who doesn't love pulling Logoman? He's everybody's favorite. Josh, I'm doing the recap right now. So every card that has come out, we're looking at right now. So there's you can see it all live right now. There was a piston that just went through, wasn't there? Didn't we just see Luke Kennard go through, I thought? I believe that we did. I'm pretty sure we saw Luke Kennard go by there just a second ago. And there was a nugget somewhere in here as well. But maybe you saw those, maybe you already saw those come out, Joshua. I'm not sure if you did or not see them, because I don't remember exactly at what point you jumped into the live feed tonight. But you at least have I think one of each, because there was the nugget right there, and I'm fairly sure we had a Luke Kennard that rolled by there a minute ago. The nice little Larry Bird. It's always good to get a Larry Bird autograph when you're a Celtics fan, I think. I mean, I know you were looking for Jason Tatum, I get that, but I still think Larry Bird's a pretty nice consolation hit coming out for you. John Collins, Anunoby, and then finally for the Blazers. So that is National Treasures Basketball wrapped up tonight. And, of course, we do have some basketball going tomorrow in a variety of things. Saturday and Sunday both are full of free shipping break things, 1, 2, and 3 box breaks, and sometimes more. I think there's a case or two in there. There's, I think, Gym Mint Football. I think there's a case of that in there tomorrow night as well, also with free shipping. We've got a 3-peat basketball box for the first time, which will have an autographed basketball jersey in it, as well as an autographed actual basketball and an autographed picture. So that's going to be kind of fun. It's like the triple play boxes that we do in baseball, but they call it 3-peat. So, all right, so let me get things rolling here, and then we're going to take a look at Bowman Jumbo on the spreadsheet. Oh, Joshua, you didn't even see it in the recap? Maybe I'm wrong, but I was pretty sure we had a Luke Kennard that we just saw in the recap, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't Luke Kennard, but I thought we did. But I guess I don't know. I don't know, because we did just recap the whole thing on that. All right, guys, so if you are in Bowman Jumbo, this is a half case break, and of course, once again, anticipating it to ship out on Tuesday. If I can get it out to you sooner, I will. You don't have to worry about consolation cards in Bowman Jumbo because it is a massive break with lots of cards, and every team's gonna have something shipping to them. So 4 boxes of 2018 Bowman Jumbo Baseball. It's a half case break. It is break number 4. It, of course, ended tonight, the 11th. We're live streaming it tonight, the 11th. And same format that you have seen here on the last couple of breaks with team names on the left and eBay user IDs of our winning bidders across from it there on the right-hand side. And before I set these up here, Joshua, I'll see if let me flip through here again. I mean, I know, I'm just like 99% sure that we had a Luke Kennard. I don't know why. Yeah, it's right there. So I don't know how you didn't see that one in the recap, but there he is. Luke Kennard for the Pistons. Thought we had him, but I wasn't 100% sure, but I was fairly sure. So we did. There he was. Now, of course, this is the back half of a case that we started last night. So everything in here, we already know what the boxes are. By that, I mean when we open a new case, I take, if we're not going to break the whole case at once, which we did tonight, both of our other cases, but whenever we open a brand new case and we don't break everything that's in it at once, I take all the boxes out the first time we open it, number them on the end, and then use random.org to determine which ones we open in which break. So, of course, the first half of this already opened. There's only these 4 boxes left, so that's how we know that we ended up with them for tonight. And inside here, inside each box, we have 10 packs of cards, and there are 32 cards per pack. So 320 cards per box in the Bowman Jumbo. Among those, we will find 3 autograph hits per box and a bunch of different inserts. And of course, there are chrome parallels as well as our paper cards in here. Bowman Scouts Top 100 is one of our insert series. Those are not refractors. Bowman Birthdays is another insert we'll see a lot of. Each of those will refract, and holy Moses. Yeah, hang on a minute. Somebody just got very happy. And you know, I said when we broke the first half of this case that I felt like it was about time to hit him. But I really, yeah, okay. Now we have, and someone, this is the cheapest, the least amount of money that the Angels have sold for in any jumbo break that I have had. And look what you just hit first out. Yeah, first autograph we see out of the first box out of this half. There is your man, Shohei Ohtani, to 150, chrome parallel, blue, and beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So if you have the Angels tonight, not only did you pick them up at the lowest bid price I've had for any of the jumbo, you actually just hit exactly what you wanted the very first autograph we looked at. So, yeah, if you're the Angels, if you have the Angels tonight, go play the lottery before it closes tomorrow. You know, whatever drawing you have in your area, go play it. And B, now you can relax and enjoy the rest of the break. Because you don't have to sweat whether or not you got your money's worth, because you most certainly just did, my friend. So congratulations to the Angels on that hit. J.P. Crawford for the Phillies. That, again, our Bowman Scouts Top 100. A Rookie of the Year favorites. We're going to find a bunch of those. They all refract. Talent Pipeline also refracts, and we will find a number of those as we go along as well. Oh, excellent. Gaines, JM, that is you. Fantastic, man. And I am so glad you had them in the first half of the case then, right? Because, you know, we talked about that, didn't we? I said, you know, I kind of feel like it should be about time for us to hit Ohtani, but you never know when he's going to show up. But we hit the nice Hunter Green in the first half of the case as well. So as a whole, this case is off to a good start. And Gaines JM, I am super glad that you had them in both places, because that's that would be brutal if you had them in one half and you didn't have them in the second. There's Shohei's paper base, which right now you don't probably even care about. You're like, yeah, $10 or so for that? I don't care. I just hit all the money. Alvarez, numbered to 125 for the Dodgers. Yeah, I'm super glad to have that come out of here. And numbered to 150 is pretty respectable too. I mean, you know, not one of those $4.99 ones. Came out at a pretty good little clip there. Yeah, as soon as I saw him on that pile, I was like, we're going to stop, and that's going to go in a one-touch case immediately. Because, yeah, that's worth a lot of money. Bowman Sterling. This is a continuity insert. We'll find, this is Acuna, of course, for the Braves. We're going to find a handful of those in our hobby boxes. They were 1 per case. In the jumbos, they seem to be 2 per case. Logan Allen for the Padres is our second autograph out of this box. Going to be hard to top our first hit out of here. But yet, we still want to see what else is in here. So the Reds. Does anybody know what's going on with the Reds tonight? Of course, we've got the Dark Knight pitching this evening, so I'm curious how that's going. I'm still not really convinced that that's a trade we should have made, but yet, maybe, because our pitching staff is so horrible. Well, not horrible, but they haven't been very good. Forrest Whitley to 499. That's paper for the Astros. Oh, you got Ohtani portrait signature in Diamond Kings to 49 last week. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's a nice hit too, man. Very good. You definitely need to go play the lottery then. Tag on. Yeah, I didn't order a ton of Diamond Kings this year. What did we break it at? Like 4 cases or something? Something like that. And that's all I ordered, because normally, frankly, you can normally get Diamond Kings well after the fact. So I order in a little, and then we break it, and then I order in some more. But you know what? That wasn't the way it went this year. This year it was, hey, if you didn't order it to begin with, you can pay a whole lot more or not get it at all. So, Oh, Mesoraco hit a home run today. Well, doesn't that figure? Oh, well. And I've always liked Devin, I have. But he really has had a bad history with injuries. Of course, then again, so has Harvey. So, you know, I don't know. Who knows if that's going to be a decent trade for us or not. But it's not like he was going to unseat Tucker Barnhart. So, may as well make it and see if we can revive Matt Harvey. To 250, Ramos for the Giants. That was paper. But I'm just wondering how Matt Harvey pitched tonight. Does anybody know how that went or how that's going? I don't even know what time the game was because I've been busy all day. Joshua, we had Padre and Ohtani are the autographs that have come out up to this point. So, one for the Padres and Ohtani. They're winning 1-0. Okay, all right. Well, you know, I'll take it. It's only the second inning. But, hey, if that means Matt Harvey lasted more than one inning, so that can't be a bad thing. Who was it the other night? Dylan. It was Dylan Bundy, wasn't it? I should not laugh. But I think it was Dylan that gave up, what, 4 home runs in the first inning? I think 4 home runs and 7 total runs in 1 inning, I think it was. Orioles, yeah, pretty sure it was Dylan Bundy. So at least Matt Harvey didn't do that to us. Yes, Ohtani was blue chrome to 150. Oh, nice hit for the Braves. Here comes Joey Wentz. Gold chrome. Nice little hit there for the Braves to 50. And it's last in the series as well. Number 50 of 50. So we're fairly well rocking through the first part of this break. Of course, again, the first half of the case, we had the nice Hunter Green. And we had Brendan McKay in the first half. Not tonight, but last night when we broke the first 4 boxes. So as a whole, this case has been pretty good. Pretty good. So now if we can pull out maybe a little more heat, we'll be in good shape. Actually, all of our breaks went pretty well tonight. We've pulled nice stuff in virtually everything. Oh, that sleeve is not wanting to cooperate. Kopech for the White Sox, also 250. That one is number 8 of 50 in the gold chrome parallel. All the autographs in here are chrome. There aren't any paper autographs in here that I'm aware of. I mean, I've never encountered one anyway, so I don't think so. I'm just in the habit of saying paper or chrome when they're numbered because obviously a lot of our numbered cards are paper. So, but anytime they're autographed, I believe they are going to be chrome to the best of my knowledge. Hunter Renfroe to 499. That is paper for the Padres. Bowman trending with Baby Vlad. So yeah, we're already starting to see the allocation numbers for Bowman Chrome. And they are ugly, man. So bad. And they've changed all the ratios, so it's like going to be very hard to get the jumbos in Bowman Chrome this year, which makes me sad. Because, of course, they're the ones that don't have any base cards. They only have autographs, and so that's what everybody wants. And they are not going to give us very much of it. Bryce Harper, Bowman Sterling Continuity Inserts. And you know, earlier I said we'd been hitting these at 2 per box, but tonight we've only hit 1 per. in the jumbos. So, who knows? It's like the Ohtani papers. Sometimes it's 1 per box in jumbo, sometimes it's 2. It was pretty solidly 1 per box in the hobby. And atomic refractors were 1 per box in the hobby, and they're not anywhere near that ratio in the jumbo. Yeah, Joshua, I don't know off the top of my head who had the Thunder. Were they in? Did they interact with you in chat at all tonight? Because there's been a lot of chat going over there, and some of it I probably haven't seen because I've obviously got to be paying attention to this too. So I glance over there, but I may have missed some of it. So did they? I'm taking it they did not respond to your offer. Okay, so I don't know then if they were watching or not, but for sure I will check my messages and see if they did, because I did read it out loud, as you know, that you wanted to make a deal for it. So I'm sure if whoever has it wants to deal on it, they will shoot me a message and let me know, or I can, you know, drop them a line and let them know you want it as well. Well, come on. Some of these sleeves are so weird. Some of them open right up exactly like they should, and then others kind of stick together and act stupid. I don't know what the deal is with them. It's been a weird case. The whole case of sleeves has been kind of odd like that for some reason. I know, I digress, but it's just, you know, I'm just used to being able to kind of slide the cards in there, so when they don't want to cooperate with me on the sleeves, I notice it. Oops, there's Shohei again. Another paper base. Oh, and if you guys didn't hear me talk about this the other night, Tier 1 got moved. It was supposed to be coming out this upcoming Wednesday, and of course they've moved the release date back a week. Jaron Kendall for the Dodgers is our Bowman Sterling continuity. Man, we have another nice hit coming up right now. This has actually been an awesome case because, oh yeah, Robert, right, for the White Sox. Chrome Prospect Autograph Refractor Parallel, so that will probably be numbered to 499. Very nice hit for the White Sox. We will, of course, go checklist verify that at the end of the break, but that is going to be the White Sox. And man, this case has been very generous all the way around. Everything we have hit out of here has been very nice. Oh, Joshua said that he spent a lot of money on Tier 1 last year and didn't hit anything. What team did you bid last year, Joshua, for Tier 1? Oliveras for the Toronto Blue Jays. But yeah, so Tier 1 got pushed, so we're not going to have that next Wednesday. And you know what else got pushed? On Friday of next week, we were supposed to have Leaf Ultimate Draft. And that got pushed back by a week as well. So all of next week, we're going to open stuff that I've already got on hand. It'll be just a wide variety of things. And it'll probably be across all the sports, and some will be older, some will be newer, some will probably do as mixers, and we're gonna roll like that next week. Isaac, how do you say his last name? Paradise to 499 for the Detroit Tigers. That was Chrome. And of course, we've got memorabilia and other stuff to open too. But had I realized a little sooner that we were having Tier 1 and all that pushed, I would have probably held some Bowman Jumbo over. As it is, we've got a little. What it'll be Thursday night of next week, I think. Thursday, and is there 2 nights next week? I don't know. Anyway, we've got 1 case left. But I would have probably held a little more out if I had known that that was going to get pushed. Nick, I didn't see you. What are you doing, man? See, I hadn't looked over there to see that. Nicholas, where have you been? I have not seen you in forever. Cedric Mullins, that is for the Baltimore Orioles. I hope you didn't take off already before I looked over and saw your message. Because I want to know where you've been. What have you been doing? I haven't seen you in, what, probably 3 weeks or more. Oh, and maybe I did miss you. Daggone it. See, I'm telling you guys, sometimes it all blends in over there when there's a lot of messages and I don't glance over in time to see them. You had, what are you saying, Joshua? The Cubs and the Cardinals, and then Kansas City. No, it was not a Tigers autograph. It was a Tigers numbered card to 499. Yeah, I mean, Tier 1 is kind of one of those things where there's not a lot of extraneous stuff, right? I mean, it's hits. So there's not a lot of base cards. Well, there aren't base cards and things to send out. So that is a point of difference for sure. So you don't always walk away with something in Tier 1, but the cards are always nice. The hits are usually good, and it's something I look forward to opening every year. Hey, here's Eloy. Atomic Refractor to 150 on our Bowman Scouts Top 100 insert. Oh, I'm bummed that I didn't see Nicholas. I didn't see his message in time before he jumped back out. Hey, yay, Jason is here. Jason had the Thunder, and now he's willing to deal with you, Joshua. I keep wanting to call you Josh. I know it says Joshua. Thomas Hatch to 250 chrome purple parallel for the Cubbies. So Joshua, hopefully you are still in here, my friend, because Jason is willing to talk to you about the Logoman. Oh, good. You are still here. Excellent. So then you can see Jason's message there in chat, and you guys can hopefully work yourselves a deal for Logoman. Angels, nice little Joe Adele to 499 paper in the blue parallel. Jason, you must have been bidding for speculation purposes then, right? Because I'm guessing if you were bidding for your own favorite team, I'm guessing your Logoman wouldn't be up for grabs. So hopefully he can work out something to hook you up with the team that you personally collect. Minnesota Twins talent pipeline. No, Joshua, I think we've hit more than one out of here. Haven't we already hit all 3 of them out of here? Out of this box? I think we have already hit all 3 of them out of here. Whit Merrifield to 499 for the Kansas City Royals. talent pipeline for the Astros, and a Bowman Sterling continuity for the Phillies. Mickey. Seems like Mickey comes out in a Bowman Sterling like almost every night, doesn't it? Ah, you're a Celtics fan. I gotcha. It did go at a pretty good little clip tonight. I will grant you that. And it came out as Larry Bird might have been the only Celtic we had in there tonight. It's the only one I remember anyway. It's not to say that there wasn't another one, but that's the only one I remember in there. Yeah, National Treasures Basketball has just been insane this year, and really hard to get. It was one of the more difficult products to get in any kind of quantity this year, so far anyway. But that's, of course, not accounting for Flawless, because that hasn't come out yet. Won't be out, well, I don't think they've even announced a date yet, but we'll still be doing 17-18 basketball at least up through July, because they moved the date for Encased back a while ago. So Encased doesn't go now until July. And, of course, they've got 2 or 3 new products coming out. We haven't done Noir yet, so that'll be still to come. Flawless still to come. So we'll be at least July. Maybe even beyond that. Still opening 2017-18 basketball with new stuff. Oh, select. Joshua, you're typing something to somebody else. But that just reminded me, I still have some first off the line select basketball. Yeah, maybe we'll break that next week. I think I might still have some first off the line optic too. Yeah, I guess I better find all that stuff. Yeah, maybe we'll get some of that broken next week then. Yeah, Jason, your Logoman is the only Logoman that came out of the 3 cases I've opened of NT so far. And somebody said tonight in chat before we started it too, they said, oh, I feel Logoman coming tonight. And by golly, we did get it. Oh, Joshua, I don't know if I want to sell them by the box or not, the first off the line. You know me, I kind of prefer to break things for the most part. Every once in a while I'll sell something out, but usually I break it. That's more fun for me. Because, I mean, most of this stuff, well, gosh, I mean, all this stuff I could have sold for way more than I paid for it selling it by the case, but it's not as much fun. DJ Peters is to 250, purple chrome parallel for the Dodgers. So, I mean, right after Bowman came out, what were the jumbo cases up to? $3,000-$4,000? I mean, a lot. But I didn't want to sell it that way. I like to open it. Jason, you pulled a gold Ohtani last week. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Hey, Jason, send me the link to it if you think about it, or just the item number or whatever in my eBay messages. And I want to bookmark it just to see where it ends up. I know I'm not going to be buying it because I don't have that kind of money for it. But I would like to just watch it and see where it ends up. To 499, Marcus Molina for the Mets. Oh, it graded out as a 9.5 from Beckett. Oh, sweet. You are going to make so much money. So much money. Art, hey man, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad to have you. I see it's your first break, and we pulled you something for your Dodgers. Yay. I like that. And Tim, I agree. This case has been exceptional. It's been very, very good. Not just this half. The first half was quite good as well. For the Padres, Michael Baez is our Bowman Sterling continuity. And the Mets with a little hit. Ohtani Japanese for the New York Mets. Hey, what did Beckett charge you to grade that, Jason? It was probably one of the big hefty fees, right? Because that's the only way you got it turned around that quickly, I'm guessing. Because otherwise they're so backed up, it's insane. Gaines, I am not sure how rare the Ohtani Chinese autograph is. It is certainly less common than the other, but I have not tracked any to tell you prices on it. Did you look in? I'm sure you probably did, but if you didn't, try looking at completed eBay and see something, you know, see if it's in there. To 50, we have Bobby Bradley. That is paper gold parallel for the Indians. So I don't know how many he signed in one way versus the other, but I would certainly think that the Japanese autograph would be better. Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. I probably said Chinese earlier, didn't I? I was reading the chat, but of course Ohtani is Japanese, so if I said Chinese earlier, sorry about that. Sometimes I just look over there and read what I see, and I don't really process what it says. Oh, 200's not bad at all, really. I know that you typed that a minute ago, but I just now looked over there and saw it. 200's, I thought they would have charged you more than that. That's not bad. To get it graded and get it back that quickly, that's pretty respectable. And of course, you know you're going to make that money back many, many times over on that card. Sam Howard to 125. That's Shimmer Chrome for the Rockies. Well, let's put it this way, Gaines. JM, if you decide to sell your Ohtani, you're going to make a lot of money. That's the end of the story on that one, is you will make a lot of money on it, for sure. Sam Hillard, Blue Shimmer Chrome Parallel to 150 for the Rockies. I mean, some of his prices have been insane. And you have to wonder about other two-way players and how much of a door it opens for them. I'm thinking specifically, of course, of Brendan McKay. He played his college ball. Oh, nice. Nice. This case is just wonderful. Here is Austin Hayes, 250 for the Orioles in a nice gold chrome parallel. I love this case. It's my favorite one so far. Anyway, yeah, Brendan McKay, of course, he played two-way ball for Louisville, right up the road from me, for the Cardinals in college. And the Rays are still letting him play two-way ball, and he's doing pretty well. So I think maybe, considering that Ohtani is doing as well as he is, and the fact that the Rays are letting McKay continue to play two-way. You know, maybe Shohei's going to open the door for a few others. Tim, do you have the Orioles? I'm assuming you've got another hit in there somewhere. I mean, it wasn't an Austin Hayes level hit, but it was still another hit for you. To 250, Jackson Stevens for my Cincinnati Reds. That is a purple paper parallel. Purple paper parallel. Say that 5 times quickly. I can't even say it twice quickly. Yeah. You had a hit with the Blue Jays, Josh. I'm 99% sure we had a hit with the Blue Jays a while back. A couple boxes back, I'm pretty sure we did. Like, what happens, man? Are you two-timing me? Are you watching TV and stuff? Maybe, because I'm pretty sure that we had a hit for you in the Blue Jays earlier. Oh, you do have the Orioles. Okay, good. Good. Well, that Austin Hayes is a nice hit for you, man. In general, this case has been quite good. Very happy to bust into this one. We've got one left of the jumbos, so our next break of jumbo will be the start of a new case. So we'll have break 5 and 6 left of jumbo. Yeah, we do still have a box left to go, so we still have some more fun to find in here. Oh, you're watching 3 breaks, the television, and the kids, and the dog. Oh, dogs, plural, and the cat, and the wife. Okay, that's more than 2-timing us, man. That's like 5-timing us. I understand. I'm exactly the same way. Well, obviously not when I'm doing a break because, you know, I have to pay attention to what I'm doing when I'm conducting a break. But when I'm watching someone else's break, I multitask too. I'm the worst. I think we all kind of do that these days. That's the downside of being always connected, right? As we're all always doing 15 things at once. What kind of dogs do you have? We've got kitties around here. We don't have dogs. We have cats, but my sister has dogs. I like dogs. Angels, you have another hit, but really pretty much the first one's the only one you care about at this point. Chris Rodriguez for the Angels. Unless we pulled you a Joe Adele, then yeah, then you'd probably be happy to have that one too. There was, I don't think we've hit a Marlins. I don't know if we've hit a numbered Marlin or not. I don't believe we've hit an autographed Marlin, but I'm pretty sure that we hit a Blue Jay. Pretty sure we hit a Blue Jay autograph earlier. It wasn't who you would think, but I can't think who it was. But, you know, we're going to recap it here in a minute anyway, so, or a few minutes. Acevedo to 150, Chrome Blue Parallel, New York Yankees. Yeah, I'm trying to think who it was. Man, it wasn't Guerrero. Oh, I can't think who it was. But I'm fairly certain there's a Blue Jay in there. Oh, you have a little West Highland White Terrier. Those are such cool dogs. And a medium German mutt. Oh, don't call him a mutt. I'm sure he's a handsome boy. Dodgers pull out a Jaron Kendall. So we've got another little hit for our first time Dodgers buyer tonight, or first time in this break. I'm sure not the first time in any break, but the first time here with us tonight. Pulls a second hit for his Dodgers. Oh, Oliveras. Yeah, Tim. Good call. That's exactly. As soon as you said it, I'm like, yep, that's it. That is it. Thank you very much. I know it seems like that I should probably remember all of the hits that we pull out of these things, but you guys got to remember, I look at a million cards a day. Not just the cards that we're breaking tonight, but everything I sorted today, everything I shipped today. There's so many cards I see in a day. I just don't retain it all. To 250 Sierra for the Houston Astros. Yeah, I would agree. The Dodgers and the Angels and the Orioles have done, all three teams have done very well so far tonight in here. For sure. Whoops, that's going to be numbered. That's a refractor. And it is number 499 for the Red Sox. Josh Ockme. Akame. Yeah, well, okay. Well, there you go. Tim says, hey, plus, you know, he forgives me because he knows I was still excited about pulling the Ohtani, which is going to be worth several $1,000s. So he's giving me a pass on forgetting which Blue Jay it was. Yeah, now see, the Ohtani one, I will remember. You could ask me about that one later tonight. You can even ask me about that one tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to remember. I'll tell you what it was. But a lot of the others, they kind of come and go to a certain extent. Certain ones I remember. Like I remember pulling the Hunter Green last night because I happen to be a Reds fan and I happen to like Hunter Green. And so when I pulled it, I remember it. Because I keep thinking, why can't I win any of my Reds bids anywhere? I want to be in somebody's break for my Reds, but I keep getting outbid. It's mostly because I'm not there to watch it and monitor it. And even though I put an amount in Auction Sniper, if I were around monitoring it, I would probably raise it when they gave me the outbid notice. But since I'm not there to kind of keep an eye on it, I just need to start putting in higher dollar amounts. That's what it amounts to. And then let Auction Sniper do the work for me so I can get my Cincinnati Reds. And really, Hunter's been coming out. Shed Long's been coming out. But Nick Senzel hasn't been coming out. I haven't even looked at the checklist for the Reds, but I'm assuming he's got autographs in here. I don't know why he wouldn't have. But I have yet to pull his auto out of here. Talent Pipeline for the Pirates, followed by a Chris Bryant Bowman Sterling Continuity. Closing in on it, guys. I would say get your mojo working, but honestly, I think we've all had our collective mojo working, and it has come forth and given us a very nice break tonight. Bowman Sterling Brendan McKay for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Dodgers, look at you go. you have another Jaron Kendall. This is on the Bowman Scouts Top 100. It does refract. It's numbered to 50. That one is a sticker autograph. It's the only time we'll find sticker autographs in here is when it is a parallel that's autographed. So nice Jaron Kendall to 50 on the Bowman Scouts parallel for the Dodgers. Who've kind of quietly gone about having a good break themselves. There's some stuck to the back of that. There it is. It was Rowdy Tellez. I just want Inception. I mean, I'm still perturbed that Inception has been pushed back as far as it has been. Because you know that's going to be loaded up with Ohtani. Art, yes, you are right. It has been a great case. Between last night and tonight, think about everything we pulled out of here. It has been phenomenal. I am super, super pleased with this entire case, really. Because the Hunter Green and the Brendan McKay from last night were both very good pulls as well. And, of course, everything we pulled tonight's been, not everything, but most everything tonight's been just fantastic. So you know what time of night it is. It's recap time. So let's, we'll first take a look at our Bowman Sterling continuity cards. We'll just flip through them. None of these are numbered. They all refract. The entire series refracts, but I always set them aside because, you know, they are only 1 or 2 per box. So even though they're not numbered, I think they're worth looking at. And here come our numbered cards. This is chrome to 499, paper to 250, chrome to 250, paper to 250. This is chrome and shimmer to 100 and, wait a minute, 150. I was right the first time. Sorry, 150. That is chrome and shimmer to 125. This is paper, gold to 50, paper to 499, paper to 499, paper to 499, chrome to 250, atomic refractor chrome to 150, chrome to 499, paper to 499, chrome to 50, paper to 250, paper to 499, and chrome to 125. I believe that's all of our numbered cards. Every once in a while I will stack one in the wrong place, and if you happen to see one go by before and you didn't see it go by there, it would only mean I stacked it in the wrong place, but I do my best to keep them separated. This is numbered 250. It's a nice refractor for Bowman Scouts Top 100. It is, of course, a sticker auto, the only one we have in here that's a sticker, and that is Jaron Kendall for the Dodgers. Another Jaron Kendall for the Dodgers, so a pair, a bookend, if you will. For the Angels, Craig Rodriguez. For the Orioles, a nice Austin Hayes gold parallel 250. For the Mets, Andres Gimenez. The Dodgers are up again. DJ Peters, this is a purple chrome parallel to 250. And here come the Orioles again with Cedric Mullins. Here are the Blue Jays with Edward Olivares. Our nice little Louis Robert, which of course is going to be for the White Sox. We will roll over there to the checklist and verify this in a minute. But Chrome Prospect Autograph Refractor Parallel should be numbered to 499. Anyway, you cut it. A very nice hit. And I had already forgotten about Joey Wentz. Also awesome for the Braves, numbered 250 in the gold parallel. For the Padres, Logan Allen. And look at our pretty, pretty, pretty Ohtani. Numbered to 150, blue, chrome, parallel. And that is just a thing of beauty. That's just the only way to say it. That is an incredible card for the Angels, who just practically bought themselves a new car, right? At least probably half of a new car with that one card. All right, Louis Robert. Let's roll over here to the Topps checklist and pull him up. He is going to be a White Sox, but you know how I roll. I'm going to look it up. I always do. So let's get this, make sure you're on the page with me. Excellent. And what did I say this was? Chrome Prospect Autograph. We got to scroll for a minute. Close your eyes. It'll give you motion sickness probably. Sorry. This is the way they do it. Not quite as easy as the drop downs in, what do you call it, Panini. Where are you, friend? Bowman Sterling Continuity. No. Big League Breakthrough. No. Ah, here we go. All right, so let's find Louis Robert. There he is. Right there. CPALR, Louis Robert, Chicago White Sox, as we thought. It doesn't tell you on Topps, as you can see, what it's going to be numbered to, but if it's just the straight chrome parallel, it should be numbered to 499. So White Sox, and that wraps up this most exceptional case of Bowman. So, yeah, pretty awesome. In case you missed it earlier, I will put the spreadsheet info up again real quickly. This will show you both your anticipated shipping date, and then we'll take a quick spin through the stuff that's coming up over the next 5 days. And there's a slight possibility I can get this stuff out quicker than Tuesday. I'm going to try very hard to, but just in case I can't, plan on Tuesday, and then you'll be pleasantly surprised if I can get it out to you sooner than that. And once again, the stuff coming up tomorrow night, as you can see, both tomorrow and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, loads of stuff in there, memorabilia breaks, 1 and 2 box breaks of a variety of stuff, a variety of years, all of it free shipping breaks, so that's kind of fun. And tomorrow night in particular, we've got a couple of triple memorabilia boxes, one for basketball, that'll be an autograph jersey, an autograph basketball, and an autograph picture. Then the one for baseball has an autograph jersey, an autograph baseball, and an autograph photograph, and it does have Ohtani as a possibility in there to pull. We're also going to break a case of the Onyx Preferred Players autograph baseballs tomorrow night. Ohtani is also part of that checklist, not for nothing. And a full case of Gem Mint football as well. All those are graded cards, full case of graded cards. Gold Rush. Sunday, of course, all kinds of odds and ends as well. Monday, we will start a new case of Bowman Jumbo. First crack in on Monday night for that. And then we'll probably finish that up Thursday of next week, but we're definitely going to start it on Monday. And, of course, you can see the rest of the stuff up there as well. So that's it for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you bidding and breaking with me, joining me tonight. And hopefully we'll see you again next time. Until then, enjoy your weekend. Bye now.